It's the COD.
Episode 18,
You know what it
Cookup
is.
Cam, live and direct
That's right.
with your hosts, Ryan and Paul.
Paul and Ryan, we got Cookup Cam out here. Look at him.
Yes, sir. If you
Turned
didn't
up.
know by now, you know your boy is a rapper. You should have known that when we started. But yeah, I go by C. That's why you see my name as Ryan C. And yesterday, me and the homie Cookup Cam just released a project, our collaborative effort, Care Pack 2. I'm on the raps, he's on the beats. And for the people who don't know who Cookup Cam is, let them know who you are.
Man, I'm just a young nigga trying to get it, man. You know, just a cool laid back guy. I make some beats on occasion. You know, do some DJing. You know, very humble humble introduction by myself, but you know, AKA Snow Monty Jones, AKA you know, the you already Snowman, AKA Camerino. You know, go by a couple different aliases.
Hey. When did you start producing?
I started producing when I was I think I made my first beat in middle school. Using Acoustica Beatcraft. That shit was like mad weak. Posted a bulletin on MySpace and got like roasted for like a week straight in school when that first beat came out. And yeah, I just stuck with it like ever since then. So like now it's like shit, like 15 years deep in the like making music. So
and
yeah, that's why I got started.
Hey, that's some real history though, man. MySpace, come on now. Some of these listeners, they ain't gonna even know what MySpace is, bro.
Man, they don't know about the MySpace. They don't know about the snapback and tattoos era, man.
Yeah, you hear me? You hear me?
Hey man, so when I got introduced to Cam, I don't know if you want to tell the story, but we gonna drop some information for the people. You know, I'm gonna get on TV real quick.
All right.
When I got introduced to Cam, he had let me know that he actually had some work on the Ferg beat work.
Oh
but
man,
you know something happened. Let us know what was going on in that situation.
All right. So we could go there. In high school, I was a member of this group. We're still in our high school yearbook as like most likely to like become famous or something like that. Had like a whole like spread in the high school yearbook. Shouts out to Bolingbrook High School. But yeah, we had this production group and like we had one rapper and like it was four of us. We three of us made beats, one of us rapped, and we were making a lot of music in high school, and we got like sponsored by a few different like clothing lines. One of the clothing lines was Inner Circle Clothing. They were based out of San Jose, California. So shouts out to my boy David and Leroy and Ryan over there. Like all of those guys like really like helped us out, like gave us a bunch of free gear and like helped us with some connections. And yeah, one of their connections just happened to be like the ASAP crew. So one day ASAP Ferg and them was in the studio, asked us to send some beats, and one of those beats was produced by one of our members, and one of those beats turned out to be Work by ASAP Ferg. Yeah.
Nice.
That shit that blew him up.
Yeah.
So kind of like take us to your career after that, post group, when you was going from Camerino to Cookup Cam.
Yeah, so I kind of like got kicked out of the group when I was a freshman in college at DePaul, and then just started like, still stuck with producing and just like producing for like different artists. Had this artist that I was working with that moved to Arizona named Collateral. We did like a couple of like full-length projects where I produced all the tracks, called Meet the Robinsons and Meet the Robinsons Volume 2. I think that was like one of the first things that I did like after I got out of the group. And then I want to say like later than that, I did a track with Squad Bambino of the formerly of the Main Attractions. So that got me like a lot of work with like other like underground Bay Area artists and stuff like that. Damn, I don't know. Sometimes you gotta remind me, man. Like college, a lot of the cactus was getting blazed up. So I don't know
No.
if I'm missing anything from the career, man. Let me know. But yeah,
I'm trying to get filled in because obviously I think around that time I was a senior, so
yeah.
that's when I had dropped Good Life, and you was like, "Hey man, I'm trying to give you some beats. I'm trying to give you some beats." So I was like, "All right." And at that time I was real busy with the Dreamers. I was real busy with the Dreamers. So you was
Funny thing
always
about
like, "You
that.
fronting? You're not gonna record to any of my beats." So I was like, "All right, I
Yeah,
got you."
funny thing about that, when I like first met you and like when we first like knew that each other were making music, I
Yeah,
don't think I sent you a beat like for that first like whole year of like even knowing you and everything.
yeah,
And then like I remember later on I actually like you probably graduated, and then
yeah.
I was like I was a sophomore living up north, like off of like Irvin Park Road. Like I was off of Sheridan or Irvin Park Road, and I uh I might have how do I put this, I might have been
Trapping
procuring some herbal uh
funds.
some herbal extracts, you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
might have gave you a quick handshake under the L train,
yep,
and you might have
yep.
bought some floral arrangements
You
from
know.
me. And yeah, and then and then like I think I might have sent you like one of a beat like after that. But yeah, I was
Yeah,
like,
bro.
okay,
That's
I
when I started.
can.
That's when I actually started working with Elevated, and we
Mhm.
started working on a project back then, which was called like Fajitas or something like that. With the whole Cookup name. So we was
Oh
working
yeah.
on that, but all those beats that we were working on kind of turned into Pray for the Week. So
Oh
it
yeah.
wasn't just your beats; it was like everyone else's beats too. So the Care Pack era, that was kind of before then. But that's when you was really heavy into DJing. Who have you like DJed for in the city? What artists have you worked with?
Yeah, so yeah, when we were working on like fajitas and that like morphed into Pray for the Week, we had Lil Algorithms was killing it. Like he's killing it now, but he's always been a dope producer. My boy AMG Mar, AM James out there killing it too. Yeah, we had who else? T Rex was
Gordo,
it?
ASO,
Yeah,
yeah,
Gordo Eats was making music. We had a lot of people come. Roy French
yes
came
sir.
through a few times. Black Matt, yeah, he was down there recording too. So we had like a lot of, you know, artists coming through and recording back then. And then like when you ask about the DJing aspect, I've DJed for yeah, a few like really dope artists in Chicago. So Just Adam, um J2 ain't shit. Now J2, he's just J2, not the ain't shit he dropped. Uh DJ for his homie Smino. Um who else? Yeah, Roy French killed a ton of shows with him. Black Matt. I don't want to forget anybody, but I probably will.
Oh, you DJing for Ease World now?
Oh yeah, Ease World. We met at a Lyrical Lemonade like Chicago Cipher. So
Nice.
yeah, ever since then, like I've been DJing for him like at almost every show, and like Ease World, Muddy Mick, like Guala Boy set, Spaced Out Guala Boy set,
Go over
freaking
that video y'all just
Vito,
dropped.
Forever. Yeah. He dropped a video called Solid Gold Guala Boy. That's just been doing numbers. Freaking brought the spinner out on spinners on 28-inch. I think it's 26-inch rims. Yeah. But yeah, dubs regardless.
They
Um,
clean. They clean.
on some ice cream.
Hey,
Yeah, man.
hey, Cam, you talking about you were with a group and you said you weren't with the group anymore, right? You said that you got kicked out or you separated, whatever.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
how has as an artist, right? How did that help you kind of like focus more on your craft once you were like separated from the group, or how did that affect you? You know, your musical.
So yeah, like it definitely, you know, helped me like, you know, work more on myself, and I still like had, you know, I met a lot of people, you know, through that group and still have like, you know, connections to this day from that. But like both ways, you know, working in a group, you kind of, you know, have a friendly competition, and like iron sharpens iron, so like your skills are always getting better while you're working in a group. But then like, you know, working, you know, as a solo artist, it's like, you know, completely different, and then you got to, you know, always work to be, you know, better than you than your last stuff was. So like after, you know, I went solo, I went through like I can't remember what year it was, but one year I dropped like 8 different instrumental projects, and like shouts out to my boy Paul Monroe. Like he helped me out with like a few of those, like the All Exquisite and the Step Into My World like instrumental projects, like super dope. And he was like helping me out with like the, you know, putting together the vibes of that one, and like really just like motivating me. And that's like, you know, still like my boy to this day. Like we still, you know, talking and put together ideas. So
like
so
mine,
yeah,
man.
it's yeah. So yeah, even like when I was solo, I still like always had like, you know, a team of like, you know, motivated individuals like behind me and like around me all the time to just, you know, make the dopest shit possible. You feel me?
Yeah, teamwork makes the dream work, man. Like you said, iron
Yeah,
sharpens iron.
So we went through your
exactly.
history. We got a brief overview of your history.
Mm-hmm.
How would you, I guess, how would you like kind of describe your sound as a producer, your beats?
I mean, shit. So like what we started calling like my music, like back when like me and Paul were like, you know, really making like all of these projects.
Yeah.
Like we had a it was really like the stretch of like these 3 projects was like really like instrumental like in my growth as like a producer. Was like we dropped this EP called Syllabus Weed, like Syllabus Week, but it was about like being a stoner through, you know, the college days and shit. All like fire dope beats, All Exquisite, and then like Step Into My World. And we called we haven't coined the phrase, but like the way that I would describe my sound is soundtracks to success. You feel me?
Mm.
And also like Cadillac music. You know what I mean? Like it's like a soulful sound, and like a kind of, you know, spaced out, like, you know, looking up into the stars through a moonroof type of vibes. But like there's always going to be some bass that knocks. So that's how I would describe my sound. Yeah, Cadillac music,
Perfect.
soundtrack to success, moon and the stars type vibes.
Yeah.
Hashtag, you know, rocking with a chick that's into astrology while smashing to some trap music vibes. Yeah.
Hey, you said Cadillac music. You said Cadillac music. It made me think of AT Aliens. You know what I'm saying? Think
Yeah,
about
yeah.
or some Outcasts.
Yeah, exactly. Outkast is definitely like instrumental to like my music for sure. Definitely an inspiration.
Now, that's a perfect setup for Care Pack 2, obviously, in stores
Man, I
now.
need a t-shirt,
In
man.
stores now.
Roger,
I got you,
Roger, man.
man.
You
We
need a
going
pack.
we
You need to
gonna
send me a care pack of the Care Pack 2
I
merch.
got you. It's
Well,
funny. The
I'll buy it,
producer
man.
ain't even got his own
Exactly.
merch. Producer
Yeah,
ain't
yeah.
even got his own merch yet.
Bro. You see how
Hey,
they
man,
got me
Yeah,
out here?
man.
I got the long sleeve coming, man. It's
Yes,
in the mail.
sir.
Hey.
In the
Oh,
mail.
shit.
I actually wore it the other day. It's good quality, man. It's heavy. It's warm, bro.
Yeah,
But
man.
bro,
It's getting cold out here.
I think Cadillac music or AT Aliens is the perfect description. So let's start off track 1. We got Free the Guys. Now we had premiered that track on the Benny the Butcher mixtape. If people don't know, Benny actually picked that track to be on his mixtape. So that's why you hear me shouting out Benny Griselda in the beginning of the track. But you know, how did tracks like Free the Guys and Hustle come about?
Man, so Free the Guys was man, so that song came about. I was like looking on YouTube one day for like different like songs to like remix. I came across this one song by this artist named BFG K Savage, and BFG Quay Savage, and he has a song called 808. Super dope song, but I wanted to like remix it and like make it, you know, like kind of soulful or whatever. So I took that song and like I remixed it and like found this like crazy, you know, soul sample, and like made the beat like around that song, and then like I had the remix and everything, and I was working on this like, you know, remix project, but you know I wasn't like I ended up like not putting the remix project out. So then like I was just like, you know, hearing the song and like hearing the beat and like the remix to the song is like, you know, super dope. But then I was like, man, like shit, we got to work on some like more like original music. So I just ended up just taking the vocals off of that, and then like that's how the Free the Guys beat like was made. So yeah, like it started as a remix, and then like we just switched it, and then like the way that C came with the bars and the flow, it just like changed the complete like the whole vibe of the record. But yeah, it started as a remix, you know. So
hey, I like that. Now you did
switch
it up.
You knew that.
Nah, not at all. I'm getting educated right now. But you did switch it up for track 2. Yeah. Now, obviously, we've been talking about the smooth Cadillac music, the vibing. You know, shout out to Jams, Just Driving, 2 a.m. You know, but
because I do that a lot.
For track 2, you did switch it up. You did switch it up to a little bit more, I guess, of the moment sound with a New York drill vibe for everybody gonna get. Yeah. Was that a challenge? Because I know, you know, a lot of producers and rappers, you know, listening to the, you know, UK drill sound, the UK grime drill sound, it's kind of like, you know, the hi-hats are they're shifted. So it's kind of a challenge. Did you just pick it up, or how is that?
So, I'm not, you know, trying to be, you know, like I'm the, you know, greatest producer. I could just, you know, make anything by hearing it once or whatever. But, you know, heard a couple of drill beats and was like, shit, let me try my hand at it. So it was just, you know, a test of like, you know, trying to, you know, expand my versatility for real when it comes to production. So I just tried to make what I felt like a drill beat would sound like, but do it in my own way. And so like the percussion in drill beats is like the main like driving force of the whole like drill sound and like the UK grime sound. So kind of mimic that, but like still like, you know, did it in my own way. You know, had a couple of those, you know, 808 bass slides in there and everything. And still like with some like soul, you know, strings in it, and like still, you know, had some you know, some vibes that were, you know, dark, but still like added that soul vibe to it. So still like made it my own, made it bump, you know, regardless. But yeah, that's probably like my favorite song on Care Pack 2, just because like you can dance to that shit. So
TikTok's coming
that's
soon.
not like something that's super typical of like my production. It's not always like something that's like a banger where like you can like dance to it and everything. But like that one, I'm like, I caught a vibe. Like when I was making that beat, I was dancing to it. So
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
I love that.
Hey man, I gotta throw this out there. You know, let's not get it twisted, right?
Yeah.
Let's not get it twisted. Drill
Uh-huh.
came from Chicago. You know, they borrowing our
Come
sound,
on, man.
you feel
Come
me?
on. We bringing it back. We
Let's
bringing
not
it
get
back. That's what we
twisted.
doing. That's what we doing right now. We
You know
bringing
what I'm
it back.
saying? Hey, care
Bringing
pack,
it
care
back.
pack.
Yeah,
Go.
exactly. So,
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
but
it's kind
you
of
got
like,
some trap on there too.
like yeah, kind of like a boomerang, man. Like you throw the sound out, it goes like all the way around the world, comes right back,
right.
and I put a little bit of lemon pepper and mild sauce on the drill beat, man. So that's what we had to do.
Hey man,
Hey, man.
they want to see what's
Hey,
going
man.
on. You
Yeah,
know.
man. Hey, it
I
got
like
it
that
got hot
though.
in the kitchen, man. They wanted to see what it is.
Hey, you got to sprinkle a little seasoning, but hey, great transition in the track 3, like you said, going around. You know you
Oh yeah.
spiced up the trap genre as well, because it's not just your typical trap track. You know, there's a lot of things going on in that beat, bro. There's a lot of things going on. Now, if you didn't know, I dropped a video for that. We dropped a video for that. So I'm going to put it at the end of the episode, how we normally do when we speak to musicians. But, you know, what's going on that beat, bro? Because there's chants, there's like tribal sounds. You got vocal samples, high pitched, like that. When you sent me the stems, it was probably like 12 or 13, 14 layers.
I mean, there's some unique sounds on that care pack too, man. You got to break it down for the people.
Yeah, man. So yeah, with track number 3 going around, I started with the electric piano, and then just like started building around that, and just like added some atmospheric sounds to it, because like the electric piano kind of like sits like right in the middle. Then you got the high end sounds from from all of the atmospheric chants and like chorus and like choir sounds, and then like the low end, like it's still gonna bump, but yeah, that track was something that I made, and I didn't even like really think that much about it, and just like it was just one of those tracks that I was like, okay, like I'm sending a ton of beats over, and that was one of them. And it's one of those tracks where like when I made it, I wasn't thinking that it was going to turn into like that beautiful of a song, but when C first sent that shit back, bro, I was like, whoa, like, yeah. He said, yeah, it's a beautiful song, man. Yeah, I love that shit. Makes my heart freaking sing and all of that, bro. Like,
hey, shout out to Cam, because he actually was like a producer on that. Like I sent him the track and he sent it back to me and he said, hey man, let's switch out this line. There's a couple lines. Yeah. Let's rewrite some things. A lot of producers, they don't want to do that. They don't want to just jump out there and tell the rapper like, hey man, like I like what you did, but like let's fine tune some things. So like, shout out for you for not being like, scared to do that. Not that I want every producer to tell me to switch up the rhymes, but it shows that, you care about the product rather than just, all right, someone's spitting on my beat and it's done. Right. It's like, hey man, I care about the end product.
Yeah, I think that like just goes to like our our relationship, like how long we've like known each other, and like us being comfortable enough to like change some things around and just like make it better. You know what I mean? So like I don't think that I would be able to do that with like somebody that I didn't believe in and like have know that you have like a lot of potential with, so like I just think that it was dope that like you even like listened to my suggestion about it, and like it ended up making the track like like a whole lot better. So
hey, that's that artistic process, man. You guys are each other's mastermind, right? Listening to it once, listening to it twice, listening to it 3 times, and being like, man, I can tweak this, until you just smack that bitch on the wall and be like, damn, that's it. Boom.
Hey, come on, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, last track I want to get into, and then we can kind of move on from Care Pack 2. Go Ghost. I know it's funny because I think I really been vibing with Go Around. You've been vibing with Everybody Gonna Get It. And shout out Ryan Rags. He keeps telling me that Go Ghost is his favorite track. You know, he's
Hey man,
really
because it's
vibing
spooky
to it.
season.
Hey, Go Ghost, you know? So, like, it's funny because I was telling people that I think it sounds like Pharrell or like the Neptunes or something. You know, you got the piano keys. You know, you kind of got that intro, that like clips sound to me.
Right.
You know, but at the same time, you told me that you made it with Currency in mind.
Yeah. So that's one of those songs that I was like looking back on like my past, like going through like some of the songs that like I loved the most when I was like growing up and like through like my formative years. And like one of the tracks that like stuck out to me was this song on Currency's album called the album is called Weekend at Bernie's, and it's the song called man, what is it? I think living the man. I gotta look up what the name of the song is because I saved it. I saved it last night because I was like, man, I know he's gonna ask this question and I'm gonna be sick if I can't remember what the song is called. This Is the Life. The song is called This Is the Life on Currency's album, Weekend at Bernie's. So like that's like one of my like favorite like Currency songs, and it sounds kind of, when I was making the beat to Go Ghost, I was like inspired by that song. Like I was trying to like mimic that, and like Monster Beats are like, you know, one of the like dopest producers. So I was like trying to mimic that, and then like it came out like that, you know, all, you know, straight me with the piano, just, you know, working with my music theory mind, and like, you know, learning more about music theory, and then just like testing some stuff out, and then it came out sounding like, it sounds like that song to me, you know what I mean? Like not like it sounds exactly like that song, but it sounds like it's, you know, inspired by that song, which it is, but I can still like feel some like Popeyes by Clips, you know, and Pharrell featuring Cameron type vibes on there. That's one of my favorite songs on the project too. But like that's one of my like older beats as well. Like a lot of the stuff was made in the past, like, you know, 3 months, but Go Ghost is a beat that's like a little bit older, but it's still, you know, it's still raw. Like it's just, you know, showing that I've been dope, you know, not to my own horn or anything, but yeah.
I mean, but that shows your artistry though as a producer though, bro. Because if you really think about it, man, it's funny that you say that. The different sounds, the different beats, the different combinations you could put together appeals to a different generation of hip hop heads, to different generations of rappers. You know what I mean? It's a big difference between a Nas beat and a Killer Cam beat. You know what I mean? Like a Cameron Dipset beat. Like, you know the difference, but you recognize it because, you know, we grew up on that.
Yeah, exactly. And like I think that it's like, it's dope that like I've got like a different like base of like inspirations that I pull from, because like I'm still, you know, like I do like, you know, some of the like older school hip hop, but like I pull from like the music that I was like listening to when I was a teenager, you know, during my formative years and everything. So it's like I am inspired by like Outkast, but like Currency is like inspired by Outkast and a lot of things that he does. Like, you know, even he's got a track called Beeper that is like, the hook is an Outkast lyric, you know, instead of going to Overkill, pay your fucking beeper bill, bitch, you know, like, and I'm inspired by like Currency, who's inspired by Outkast and everything. So then like when I'm making music, I'm like, you know, going back to like a Currency beat and like doing my rendition of that. And then like sometimes like I'll even go like, I was making some beats like earlier this morning, and I was like inspired by like a Beanie Siegel song that I heard in a movie like that I was watching like earlier in the week, and it's like that's not like Beanie Siegel isn't like music that was like popular when I was, you know, in high school and everything, but he was popular when I was like 9 years old, and I still like heard it, you know, through like my dad or my uncle listening to it, but like I still have like a more like current like inspiration base that I can pull from, and like a past inspiration base that I can pull from. Like I listen to soul music. Like now I'm like I like soul music more than I like rap, you know, a lot of times, and I can like pull, you know, different like melodies from that, or I can, you know, listen to like Chef G and like Pop Smoke and like still like pull inspiration from that sound and like just mesh it all together. And like that's like the beauty of like production to me, is just like putting all the stuff that I like into some shit and then like making something new about it.
Cool, man. So we got the history and the behind the scenes of Care Pack down.
That's right.
Now that it's out, now that it's out, you know, if you didn't know, obviously merch is available. I gotta send you the merch. We got shirts, we got masks, we got sweaters. I'm gonna put up some different colors. We got stickers on there. You could actually have bought the project like a whole month in advance on the same merch page. So
early bird specials.
No, it's up there, man.
Gotta love those.
We got new designs coming too. So watch that. Obviously, we got more videos. We got more promo to do for Care Pack too. It's just the beginning. But you got some other stuff in the works, man. What's up next, man?
Yeah, I got a few things coming out and a few things that I'm working on. We got an EP completely produced by me with Lip, one of my guys. That's one of the guys I didn't mention that I've been DJing for a long time, been killing live shows, and we locked in into the studio a few months ago and like recorded like 2 different EPs. We're releasing one coming out next month. I don't know if I leaked some sensitive information, but yeah, there's 2 coming out,
Okay.
The first one's coming out next month. But yeah, all produced by me. Then I'm working on another EP with my boy Maddie Did That, formerly known as Black Matt. Kill County. That joint's gonna be, you know, super raw. So yeah, those 2 are coming. The Dip Tape 2 is coming out soon. The Dip Tape, 1 was a super crazy experience and super dope to get like a lot of my friends and just like talented artists that I know to like work together on a project. But that's what when me and Eve's World link up, that's always like a very dipped occasion. So we're doing the Dip Tape Part 2. I got
verses on that.
Yeah. Lip and C are going to be on that joint, man. A lot of dope artists. Don Trevino's producing a lot of songs on there, doing a lot of remixes. Hirsch has a super fire song that's going to be on there. Like I'm super excited. Go Chain Vito is going to be involved. Like Jesse 5000K is going to be involved on the Dip Tape 2 as well. Got some verses, coming. Just waiting on the vocals to come in on a lot of special guests as well. So yeah, those are the things that I can speak about that are coming soon. But yeah, just know your boy is working, man. You already know that.
Yes, sir. And you are involved with our homie Money Green Jr.
Oh yeah. I'm working on.
He got a deal right with Squad B.
Whoa! We're not announcing who he signed with.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's man. That's an artist that like I've found, and I've just been like helping him like develop his sound and everything. So I'm excited for what he's got to do. He was involved in the last Dreamers mixtape. He had 2 songs on there. C was on one of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's just a super like unorthodox type of rapper, but like I fuck with his vibe, man. So
Go check out Laker with Lip.
Yeah, he just put out a song called Laker, like right when the Lakers won, man. Like that dude is ahead of his time a lot. So yeah, I fuck with that guy, and we're working on some new shit too. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Now you said you already snow, and you've been saying that during this episode and for a while.
Yeah, man.
Obviously, we was just live. We was just live on Instagram through the You Already Snow TV page. I mean, I've told Paul about You Already Snow, which is your sneaker show on IG.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
How'd that come about?
Yeah, so the You Already Snow late night sneaker show is just a show where I get on live and interview like a sneaker influencer, somebody that works, you know, in the sneaker industry, or just like a creative person that, you know, is has a dope ass sneaker collection, or just, you know, has affinity for sneakers. And we talk about some shoes, and people think is rigged, but you know, we've been giving out a lot of prizes recently. C was a guest on the show once, but we still gave a prize out that night. But yeah, man, it came about with when like we went into quarantine, and like, you know, everybody was, you know, couldn't really leave the house, and it was just something that I wanted to do because I'm I'm involved in the sneaker industry, in the sneaker community, so I just wanted to use like my platform to, you know, expand and like, you know, be a bridge builder and a dot connector within the community, and just like share my love of sneakers with other people. And yeah, we're like 15 episodes in and everything. Took a little hiatus, but we'll be back soon. So
okay. Yeah. All right, hold on. What's that, Paul? What's that?
But that's the Oreo, man. You know what that is.
Okay.
Oh, what? You have the Oreo for it?
Yeah. I got the feed pieces. I got the feed pieces out here, man. It's all good. Don't worry about it, man. It's cool.
Oh, infrared.
Cool.
Infrareds.
Come on, stop that.
Is that an easy candle?
Look at that.
Yeah, man. It's a very easy candle, man.
Jeez.
Hey.
Come on, bro.
Hey.
Come on, man.
What else I got around?
Paul was ready, cuz. Paul was ready.
I got a couple.
You know the vibe.
Oh, ladies.
I got a couple.
Paul got you, bro.
Come on.
Hey, look at that candle, though. Look at that candle, though.
Hey.
Hey, it's crazy, bro. That's what's up. When he was telling me about it, man, we got to get involved with that too, because sneakers is that's a large and huge part of the culture, bro. And a lot of people don't, you know, it's not, and it's a lot of times it's about the sneaker, right? How hot the sneaker is.
Oh, keep it going.
But look what we just did, right? Jordan, we did. You know, you pulled up the Yeezys, like, man, these are influential cats,
bro. Yeah. Exactly, man. Shit. Shouts out to Chris Gibbs at Union, man. For real.
Yeah, come
making dope shit and being like, man, it's dope because like when I first started, like, you know, started doing the late night sneaker show, I caught like a little bit of flack for like the guests that I was having on, because like a lot of the guests were like white young resellers in the community and everything. But I just wanted to be able to show, like, you know, every side of the sneaker community, you know, like whether like you love resellers or like hate resellers, they're part of that community. Like either like you have to go to them when you miss out on a release that you want, or like you're in competition with them to like get the pairs that you want. So with my platform, I just wanted to, like, you know, open people's eyes up to like that side of the game, because like if they wanted to get into it, or like if they, you know, ever need to you know, buy a pair of shoes on the aftermarket instead of going to like StockX, like anybody that I've had on the sneaker show is like a reputable person that always has like authentic sneakers. So just like, you know, connecting those dots, man, building those bridges. So
absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hey man, if you need something to pair with your Care Pack 2 merch, get you some nines. Get you some nines.
man. Come on,
Yeah.
Hey
man.
man. You got a sneaker you trying to flex? Cam, you got a sneaker you trying to flex before I move on?
Hey, hold on. We doing
I mean,
that? Hold on.
I'll show a couple of things. Hold up.
Hey, I done got some offers on this one. So I'm going ahead, Kev.
Let me see
All
it.
right. Let's see what you got.
Hey, people
You
been
said
trying
you
to
got
snatch these
offers.
off of me, bro.
Which one?
Ooh,
All right.
Hey,
some
Gold
gold
11s. Don't even
gold
look
medal
like they've been
11.
worn.
Yeah, these just a couple of things that I keep DS, man. We
right.
saw Kanye West wearing these, not too long ago.
Is that a court purple?
Yeah, court purple
Okay.
one, still on ice. I could lick the bottom of this if I wanted to,
Hey,
man.
Fat Joe style.
Ooh.
So I got those, and then I got these. I keep DS. This is for all my hype beasts out there.
Come on.
A lot of people never seen these in person. But,
Hey, Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah, so Ben and Jerry's.
Chunky
Nice
Donkey.
chunky
Come
donkeys.
on now.
So, just a couple of sneakers.
It's a
Those
Light
guys.
work.
lifestyle, man. It's a lifestyle.
Come
Ooh,
on,
the
the
glove.
GPs, bro. Come on. Hey, this dude Paul is an OG, man.
Hey, man, he really do got some kicks, man.
I respect it, man.
Slight work. You wouldn't even know.
Hey, but you know what's so crazy?
You keep
what's
it
crazy?
humble.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy because when you buy sneakers like those, right? Or like exactly. Come on. Like you buy these type of sneakers, bro. I'm gonna have these for years. You're gonna have those for years. Like it ain't like, you know what I mean? Like if I want to go to get a fresh pair of sneakers, throw a fresh pair of sneakers on with a fit, like it ain't no thing. And it's an investment, bro.
Yeah, man. And then just keeping that rotation, man. Like that's one thing that I learned early, man. Like when I first started getting into sneakers. I mean, I've always been into sneakers. Always like to have some nice kicks on. Started making money in probably from 8th grade all the way to junior year in high school when I was started making my own money for real. I was buying ice cream sneakers.
Yes, sir.
Right.
I don't have any. I don't have any within arm's length, but I would buy ice cream sneakers once every month, at least. So some months I would buy 2 and 3 pairs. Some months I would just buy 1 pair. But at the end of my junior year in high school, I had accumulated 40 to 50 pairs of ice cream sneakers, and that's all I would wear. And that showed me yo, if you got a lot of different sneakers, they're never going to get so beat up and so dirty.
Exactly. You wear a different
pair.
pair of shoes. You can rock a new pair of shoes every day for the month. And when you really look back at it, it'll be okay, I only wore this shoe once this month.
Exactly.
Even though I've been rocking these shoes, I had to put on beat. So it keeps your stuff clean because you just you keep on rotating them out. That's definitely the name of the game. When do you think You Already Snow is coming back to IG?
It's coming back. It's coming back this week, man. Before October ends, and then we gonna have a super dope Halloween special. So
hey, are we blowing up the guest, or are you keeping that under wraps?
We're keeping the guest under wraps until Tuesday. The show airs on Thursday. We'll announce the guest on Tuesday. So it's gonna be a good guest, and then the Halloween special will be a super good guest too. So yeah, I'm excited, man. Coming back with the vengeance. Coming back with the man, not coming back with the vengeance. Coming back with a blizzard. You already snow.
Snow already. Hey, what's next? What's next for Cookup, man?
Man, what's next is just living in the moment. Reaching all of the goals that I'm setting, and just becoming your girlfriend's favorite producer.
That's it.
Hey, man.
And
Yeah.
that's it. That's it, man.
Hey, I guess we've been having mad fun. Just to hit a serious note, how has COVID kind of how has that kind of affected your business with sneakers and music? Because obviously both of those you got to be out and about and in front of the people. With
Yeah.
music, it's doing shows, it's going to the studio, it's meeting people. With sneakers, you got to meet up with people if you really want to do the hand-to-hand transactions or trades, and be in that sneaker world. Sneaker cons, they can't even
Man,
have those
Yeah.
anymore.
exactly.
Complex con, they can't have
Yeah. And
those
even
anymore
like,
right now.
yeah. So like, shit, like as far as shows, like shows have been like non-existent. Um, I did have a couple of like prospects for some like stream shows and stuff like that. That's not really my thing. So haven't been doing shows like at
You're not
all. So
opening
that,
up IG Live and doing a DJ set,
man, I mean, I suppose I could,
you
but
know?
nah, that's not. Yeah,
Come on.
I have not done that. I don't know how fun that would be for real for me. But But yeah, so shows have been non-existent. But like that's cool, and I'm definitely a person that wants to do the everything the safe way, and keep people's health as like a priority and everything. So like I'm in no rush to just like, oh man, like need to need to do shows like as soon as possible, or like go into and like be around large crowds of people, like straight on that for right now. I do miss it, do miss like being out there, like touching the fans and everything, and freaking rocking live shows, and you know hitting the crowd with a few like corny jokes here and there. But yeah, and then as far as like sneakers, it's like it's been like a definitely like a new like a new normal, like a change, like especially like being somebody that does like work in the sneaker retail business and everything. Like the stores have you got to limit the amount of people that are shopping at a time, and then like being able to like get those highly coveted sneakers like online, you competition of bots, and then like in store, like you have the you know there's no real like lining up anymore, because all of the stores are trying to adhere to COVID protocol and all of that. So it's just definitely been like a new normal, and just like a new, you got to find like new ways to finesse and like get the pairs that you need and everything. So yeah, it's just been different, but like shit, real hustlers always adapt, like when it comes to this music shit, and with the sneaker with the sneaker world. So yeah, it's just been a whole bunch of adaptations, but yeah, it ain't slowed up, anything on either side too much. Like being able to, lock in and have like a, in-home setup and everything, like been able to lock in, make a lot more music and everything. Cause for a few years, like I was, living super fast, doing shows every, single week, and like not even having enough time to like work on like my own music, and just going to shows, DJing sets and all of that. Like the shutdown was kind of like a blessing in disguise for me to like reconnect with like the producer inside. So
That's facts.
yeah,
That's facts.
it's like being in like a new space of inspiration. So yeah, it's
Yeah, man.
it's it's dope. It's definitely a blessing in disguise, because at first like niggas thought that it was Armageddon out there.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta adapt, man. You know, you gotta adapt. You're not a businessman, you a business man.
Man,
You feel me?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
business.
Hey, we got
Yeah.
Cookup Cam on here, man. Sitting here dropping it on us. letting us know what's really happening in the producer world.
Yes, sir. Episode 18, Cookup Cam. Get that care pack. Get that merch.
Y'all finna ask me any wild ass questions, man. Shit, you get on some Breakfast Club type shit, man. That
Hey man, shoot. How's it been hooking up during COVID?
Oh, man. Hey man, hey, is the Tinder on fire, bro? Or you know what I'm saying?
Hey, like my boy Money Green.
You hollering from 6 feet?
Yeah. If you met her on Tinder, there's probably something wrong with her. So,
hey.
Oh man.
So, yeah, nah, the Tinder has not been juking. Yeah, man, I've just been, on some. All
right, let me back it up. Let me back it up because I can't. You asked for a wild question. I gave you a wild question. All right, let me back it up. How has it been?
I just had to answer that question like a gentleman.
How has it been? How has it been staying in touch with the ladies during COVID? Do you find yourself texting more? Are you doing more to keep the communication up? Are you dropping out?
Yeah.
Is it ghost? Have you gone ghost?
No.
Hey, was it a hot boy? Yeah. Hey, was it a hot boy summer, or was it? Are you on some '90s R&B? That's what we want to know.
Hey, so first of all, Cookup Cam is not a simp. So
ain't chasing nothing.
I wouldn't say that it was a hot boy summer. But I would say that Papa was a Rolling Stone type shit. You feel me? But yeah, and then you ask like am I doing like more to like definitely track 4 on Care Pack 2. That's how I've been living, man. Been going ghost, just freaking working on music is my girlfriend, man. That's how I'm gonna put it, man. Music is my girlfriend. But like shouts out to all of the ladies that sent me a nice message on Sweetest Day and all of that. So yeah, shouts out to them.
Oh, they ain't cop you nothing? Ain't send you a Bape hoodie or nothing?
No, I've gotten zero.
No PS5s?
I've gotten 0 gifts, like not even for my birthday. But like it's all right. Yeah, it's all right. Man, Brian, man, like speaking of gifts, man, like I bought myself some cologne for my birthday.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know the cologne game was that intense out here. Cause like, look, man, I got some YSL. I got some YSL cologne, right?
Yeah.
I thought I was doing it big, and people online was talking about, oh yeah, man, I just copped this cologne for like $1,200. I copped this, and I was like, yo, you lying, bro? Cologne don't cost that much. You dropped a link. There is some colognes that cost that much, so it's like people take their smell seriously,
Nah, bro, but I'm telling you, this is like the most compliments on, and like now I will never be able to smell like that again, bro. It kind of hurts. I used to be a platinum Chanel type of guy, and then like I experimented with blue Chanel. I like platinum Chanel way better, but I found Cocoa Butter and Cash on a whim and like got a ton of compliments on it. So that was like my scent of choice, and like it's got a great name. Like when people ask you like, oh, like what is that smell, and you be like, yeah, it's Cocoa Butter and Cash. They be like, oh shit, like what the fuck, like damn, like you smell like money and cocoa butter, like that's amazing.
So you're a Southern playlist of Cadillac Pimp for real.
Right. It just fit my vibe, bro. It just fit my vibe. But like now I'll never be able to smell like that again unless Mark McNary. Yeah.
Hey man, COVID's hitting these businesses hard, bro.
Hey, man.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
COVID's out here, man. It's out here doing them dirty.
Yeah, man. Stay safe. Mask up, y'all.
That's right. And you know what? And since it's mental
mask up.
Like mental health awareness month, hey Cam, if you could lead the people with something, man, as as a professional in your field, man, who's doing your thing, who found to be productive, what would you say to people who are trying to stay mentally sane during COVID-19?
Man, I would say that have enough courage to say no.
It's real profound.
Like
That's
that.
Real profound.
Like that.
Look at Swami. Look at Swami, man.
Yo, I left y'all with a very cinematic pause so that y'all could let that sink in, man.
Say no.
Real.
Say no.
Look at Swami. Look at Swami.
I like
hey,
that.
Man.
I like that. Hey, it's Cookup Cam, y'all.
Hey, and we was having I was gonna say we was having our conversation earlier, and now that you've left us with that, I think I want to add on to that and give them that little bit of knowledge that you had left me with earlier on the phone about letting that hurt go. That's the whole message of going around. The world gonna keep going around, so just let things
that's damn near like
breathe in and breathe out, exhale.
Yeah, it's damn near like the underlying like theme of Care Pack 2, man, is to like let grudges go and like just keep on living your life, focus more on your I don't like saying that, like focus on yourself, because that kind of like sounds like you're being like super narcissistic or anything, but just like
self-care, bro.
Letting that hurt go, letting that let those grudges go, and just anybody that you do have a grudge towards, let that go, and then continue to do you, and then eventually, like, if that person's like meant to be in your life for the long haul, it'll come back around, man. So yeah.
Hey, protect your energy out here.
Hey,
I gotta protect my chi.
Hey, man. Care Pack 2 coming to you at the end of this episode. It's the COD. It's the COD.
Cookup Cam going around.
Hey, appreciate you coming here, bro. Seriously.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. The COD podcast, #1 podcast out here in these streets, certified. It's your boy Cookup Cam, the COD podcast, man. Fucks with y'all. My boys Paul and Ryan, man. Going all the way up.
Hey,
thank you,
y'all, man. Hey, we'll holla. Cook it up.
Peace.
Nobody for the plan. I seen they copying moves on the gram. If I'm gonna chase it, it won't be for cloud. I'm taking shots, so I call loud. I am the man, I'm gonna always ball out. They playing games, so I guess we fall out. I'm on the track, so I'm going all out. They think they drop them, but they gon' sound out. Originality, they ain't got now. You sound like everybody on the radio. Talk about us, but you really can't say that or walk around us, cause you really is playing though. I don't really understand all the hating though. You was taking all the IDs you making though. Thought you was family, I thought you my buddy, but you acting funny, so you gotta go. My body a vessel, ain't giving no choice. I got the voice, I gotta be loud. I'm smoking the blood, it gotta be loud. I'm chasing the money, it trickling down. Making them boogie, they sick of the sound. I'm taking they rookies and setting up time. When you live in this world, to keep going around, and keep going around, and keep going around. Body a vessel, ain't giving no choice. I got the voice, I gotta be loud. I'm smoking the blood, it gotta be loud. I'm chasing the money, it trickling down. Making them boogie, they sick of the sound. I'm taking they rookies and setting up time. When you live in this world, to keep going around, and keep going around, and keep going around. I'm king of the town. You stay with the cap and I'm wearing a crown. I'm holding it down, I'm rolling a pound. You're hearing the sound, I be on the cloud. Now they hear me, it's a round sound. I was pouring out the ground now. Ask me if I trip or drown now. All of minutes, look around now. We still dying in the street, and we gotta be in the street. And we don't even know the shit, and you don't even know the shit. I'm finna go legit. You looking broke a bit. Know the word code of shit. That's why I told you this. Body a vessel, ain't giving no choice. I got the voice, I gotta be loud. I'm smoking the blood, it gotta be loud. I'm chasing the money, it trickling down. I'm making them boogie, they sick of the sound. I'm taking they rookies and get them down.